What is going on, Arkansas Razorback fans, SEC fans, college football fans everywhere? Welcome to the Pig Trail Network. I am Tyzel83. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the video. You know what to do at the end, or if you don't, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff at the end. I'd really appreciate it. But Bama and Arkansas, we're talking about that. Bama travels to Fayetteville. They're going to play Saturday night, 6 p.m. And then you've got Tennessee on the road against A&M. I'm going to talk about those two games. So let's jump into it. Tennessee on the road against Texas A&M. To me, this is actually a little bit more difficult of a pick than I thought it would be at first. Tennessee is battling some injuries. They're not going to have their star running back Hurd there, which is a pretty significant loss. But the only reason why this is somewhat tough is because I don't have a lot of faith in A&M's secondary. They're not that great back there. I mean, they're not terrible, but, Arkansas was able to rip them up. And they got kind of exposed in that game. And I think Tennessee, who passing the ball is better, I don't think Dobbs is as accurate of a thrower or as accurate of a passer as Austin Allen is. But they are designed to chuck that ball down the field. And you saw it against Georgia, and you've seen it all year long. That's a huge mismatch for Texas A&M. That's the only area where I feel like there might be a challenge there for A&M. But overall, A&M, they play physical on defense. Their offense, they've got some good skill players. Texas A&M is also built to beat Tennessee, whose defense is I don't think they're very good at all. I really don't. I don't think they're great. They have stepped up. They have played a little bit better at times. On the offensive side of the ball, Tennessee has played better a little bit over the last few weeks. But again, they're playing better ball. I see Tennessee winning 10 games this year. They'll go 10-2. They're good enough to do that in the East. Nobody's going to challenge them in the East. You put Tennessee in the West, you got a much different story. But in the East, I just don't see anybody left on their schedule that's going to challenge them. But in this game, against A&M, against a good SEC West opponent on the road, a very good SEC West opponent on the road, I'm taking A&M. I'll be surprised at A&M if they don't win this game by double digits. Alabama on the road against Arkansas in Fayetteville, 6 p.m. kickoff. Both ranked. Both teams are ranked. This crowd's going to be electric. We know that Fayetteville, that stadium can get pretty loud, and that's going to be a huge advantage for Arkansas. But can they overcome the Bama Blues this year, 2016? And I'll just say this. I'll start off with not likely, but I'll tell you how they can. It's real simple. Establish the run game. That's what they need to do. They establish the run game. And they're set up pretty good, because then what happens is Austin Allen's going to be given time. You're going to be able to keep Bama, whose secondary at times has been questionable this season, you're going to be able to keep them off balance if you get the run game going. That's how you beat Bama. Keep them off balance, run the football down their throat, play man football, play physical football against these guys. You're obviously on defense, you're going to have to keep this quarterback contained. We know what this kid can do. He can run around, and that's been Arkansas's kryptonite. It's a lot of teams' kryptonite, right? But especially this guy. This guy looks good. Kenny Hill and Knight have been able to make just Arkansas's run defense look terrible so far this year for the Razorbacks on defense. If Arkansas can't contain this guy, they're in big trouble. They're in for a long, long night in Fayetteville. But get their ground game going, eat up the clock, keep their offense on the sidelines, keep them off balance on defense. You could have success. You remember in 2014, they kind of got things going a little bit, and they had Alabama on the ropes. Cody Walker fumbled on the goal line, and almost beat Alabama. Alabama had to sneak out of Fayetteville with a W, and that's very important to remember. Fayetteville can be tough place to play. And it helps that they're ranked. There's a little bit of hype. There's a little bit of excitement behind Arkansas. So, I think the fans will bring it Saturday night or tonight, whenever you're watching this video. I hope you're watching it before the Alabama game. But if they bring it, if they sling it, Arkansas's got a shot. Again, keep them off balance on defense and play containment on this quarterback, and Arkansas has a shot. But, saying it and doing it are two completely different things. So I'm going to take Bama. I know it. I know. Why can't you just pick? Somebody please pick Arkansas to beat these guys. I don't see it. I just don't. They've struggled so much against these scrambling quarterbacks or against these dual threat quarterbacks, and the fact that these guys know how to utilize that and know how to use this guy's ability, and you know, the fact that they're a spread offense too should scare you a little bit. But Arkansas is at a big time disadvantage there. Where they're at an advantage is against anybody is if they get their run game going, they are trouble, because then even Alabama can bite on the play fake at times, and all Arkansas needs is that much, and they can move the ball down the field. Arkansas's offense is good. They're a lot better than some people think, and I think most people, especially in SEC country, in this side of the world, know that offense is potent. Dan Enos knows what he's doing. But defensively, got to play better, and offensive line just block. But having saying that, I got to take Bama. I want to take Bama. I don't like giving specific scores anymore, but this could get ugly, or it could be close. It could go either way. It just depends on which Arkansas team shows up and what Alabama team shows up, But considering how good Alabama is, I'm going to take them double digits. I'll say, something like a 34-20, something along those lines, 34-19, something like that. So, I wish I could deliver a little bit better news or give you a little bit brighter opinion on the game, but or a prediction rather, a brighter prediction for Hog fans. I just can't here. This is just a tough game, and there's still some tough games after this. So Arkansas, the Razorbacks better buckle up, because this ride, it's starting, and it kicked off with A&M, and then you go right into a couple weeks later, you get into Bama, and then the roller coaster ride just keeps going through that SEC schedule. So, all right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that awesome stuff. I have a Twitter. You need to go check it out. It's at Pig Trail Network. So, yeah, go follow me there. So, until the next video, try to be kind to one another, guys. I'll talk to you probably on Sunday. Peace.